So, for those that don't know, there's this Easter egg in Microsoft Windows 95. In Microsoft Excel, there is a mini sort of Room of Doom, first person 3D. Very early Windows 95 3D. The type of 3D that you could barely tell is 3D. Very low res textures. So I'm running Windows 98 here in a virtual machine. Now, I've seen clips, but I've never delved in. I know it's it's not a whole Doom level. It's like a tiny little space. A little nook, if you will. Let's see if I could activate it. You go to space 95 for Windows 95. You hit tab. And you go here. Don't look at this. This is my personal info. Don't look at it. Control Shift Alt. And we move around with arrow keys. It's extremely Doom inspired. Down to the green lava. This was just sitting in a retail release of a Microsoft product. All of Tortured Souls. And we have said souls here. Trapped in a never-ending crunch time. Since 95. Code monkeys. Their souls trapped. Let's see if we could read some of them. The Excel helpers. The main devs. Testing. I wonder what the helpers have done to be under the rung of main devs. Program management. Piss. I am piss. Ross Comer. Trapped for almost 30 years. Chris Callahan. Also trapped. Fascinating. Troy Lynx. Peter Hansen. John Misko. Wes Cherry. A couple dozen Microsoft workers trapped in this room. Possibly for all eternity. So the walls on the stairs have the scrolling text. And then this one window at the top. It's like the very first level of Doom. And Doom 64 even. You come down, you pick up the shotgun or whatever. White tiles. Vats of goo. Forever their home. The helpers. It speeds up when I'm looking in certain directions. Kind of like GoldenEye. It's kind of comfy. I think you could look up and down too. Yeah, there we go. Can't strafe. Huh. Imagine holding hands with the one you love in the Hall of Tortured Souls. Pretty chill, actually. A little tired with daylight savings and all. You could just post up here and chill. In fact, let's see. That's the juice. That's the ticket. That's the magic sauce. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Nothing like a hard day's work. Yeah. Kind of relaxing. Chilling with my lost souls. Oh, yeah. Wait, even better. I think I could clip it to myself. Oh, yeah. It's the chair. You know the chair. Billionaires need to do heavy psychedelics in order to achieve the same outcomes as just sitting in these and having a beer. We need crickets. Then it's all set. Or I would if it didn't get copyright claimed. Who's the sick son of a bitch who put cricket noises in the copyright system? I'd like to have a word. Yeah, I just watched the movie The Lighthouse, a Robert Eggers film. Fantastic. It was really good. I want to talk to it. Talk to it. I want to talk about it. I like a movie that has, it kind of lays its themes out. Plenty of themes you could dig into. It's a good time analyzing, reading into the themes a little bit. There's the obvious visuals in it. Well, the movie takes place in like late 1800s, 1888, New England. Two guys going stir crazy. An old sea captain, his mentor, Robert Pattinson. William Defoe's the old sea captain. Great movie, great actors. Both of them are awesome. I don't want to spoil too much, but it was fun thinking about the themes that it explores. And I do want to I thought about I also recently saw Parasite, and it was a pretty good movie. I don't know if it deserved movie of the year or whatever it won, but it was all right. But you could compare the two films. You know, I'll get into that later, but The Lighthouse. One of the themes is, well, themes are pretty subjective, right? You could read into a movie all you want and get different themes from someone else. It's kind of what you bring into it, what you get out of it. A personal thing. So, yeah, you could compare and contrast what the themes you pick up with what other people say. So, what I got out of it, there's a lot of, let's say, masculine interpersonal relationships. There's there's tensions between generations. There's generational kind of tension, right? Because you got the old C cap, and you got Rob Pat, a youngin. And so someone online said that it's kind of all right. So to be honest, I never really read the parable of Prometheus, but I get the gist of it. Some say it's like the movie's like a retelling of the myth of Prometheus. Retold through the lens of the American worker, the American laborer. And there's definitely it definitely it's definitely keen to the trials and tribulations of a laborer. Wish I had a soda pop. Yeah, there's I guess financial tension is a part of it. No spoilers, of course, but mm-hmm. So the I think one of the biggest themes is the fire of Prometheus. You want to know. The main character wants to know throughout the whole movie. The old sea captain tells him, "You ain't ready to know. You don't want to know. All right, you're a young buck. You ain't ready for that shit. Better in the dark. All right." But he's curious. He's ever so curious. And they tell each other stories and they tell each other lies. And they dream. They dream the American dream. And they keep telling themselves the American dream. That's what they aspire to, right? And what do they find at the top of the lighthouse? They find the truth up there. They accuse each other of being liars. And yeah, they were lying the whole time. Lying to themselves about the American dream. Keep working hard. Put your nose down in your desk and grind. And Robert Pattinson is fucking fed up with grinding by the end of the movie. The pursuit of the American dream drives them both to madness. To violence, even. And they're fucked up by the end of the movie. Also, I figured the whole male interpersonal relationship angle that they're going for in the movie. They say a lot about that. About how, male dudes is dudes being dudes. Oh shit. There goes my uh-oh. There goes my screensaver. Yoink. Can I yoink it? Can I sploink it? Can the gloop go off? Or can I yoink it? Yeah. Um says a lot about how we reveal ourselves to others. We peel off layers. We even build personas. And in seeking the truth, you tear yourself down. You cast aside the persona you've built. If you really want to see the truth. The layers of intimacy that you may have with someone. There's layers to this shit. And some layers you don't want to reveal. The pact between dudes. The rules. Some of the deeper layers you don't reveal, even to your bros. There's boundaries. The main character is a line stepper, a habitual line stepper. And he pays a price. Oop. But yeah, it was a really good movie. Makes me want to see Nosferatu. Even though it apparently isn't as good as his other movies. But The Witch, The Vivitch, is very good. So yeah, I saw Parasite as well a week or two ago. It was pretty good, but the ending to that movie is just bullshit. It ruined the otherwise pretty good movie. Just a schmaltzy ass bullshit ending. Horny, even, I would say. Way to fuck up a movie. But I see why people ate it up. So you compare the endings in both of these movies, right? The Lighthouse, completely pessimistic of the American dream, of the pursuit of capital in you know the whole deal. And then Parasite. Parasite critiques a lot of stuff. The funnier movie. But then at the end it goes, oh, try to cheat your way to the top? No, no, no. Don't cheat on your test, kids. Come on. Like, come on. What am I, a child? A fucking child? Like, if you, at the end, it's like, if you work hard, you too can put your parents in a mansion, work very hard, very, very hard, and you too can become millionaire. But only if you have truth and justice in your heart. What a load of fucking shit. Otherwise, the movie was pretty funny and good. Just that ending, man. It's like complete fucking opposite. They're on two spectrums, these endings. The Lighthouse seeks the truth. And you get the truth. And it may be ugly, but it's the truth. And not to get too over analytical, but or smarty pants, but not to talk out of line about shit that I don't know, but what little I know. All right, it was all right. Here, tell me if I'm right or wrong here. Go ahead. I don't. But you look at Korea. Parasite is a Korean movie. The country is organized as if, well, right now it's a capitalist hellscape. It's just it's a dystopian capitalist structure going on. People work themselves to death. And even so, society has this reverence for school and structure, and like in an Eastern Asian kind of reverence. So you take that and you take American domination for over 50 years. America shoving their influence down Eastern Asia's throat. They get to where they are now. Whereas America has had over 200 years of letting the American dream kind of stew. Like, we know what's up. We've been stewing in our old bullshit for over 200 years. We know. We know the American dreams have been a lie for a while. And that's the angle that the Lighthouse is coming from. So you get two different cultures here interpreting a capitalist structure. You know what I mean? We're in the same boat, though. The U.S. and South Korea can look forward to some crazy shit in the near future. Yeah. South Korea's still optimistic. Give them another couple decades and see if they make a film like The Lighthouse. That's my analysis. Or at least what I could remember. I tell you, it sounded a lot better in the shower in my head. I'm a damn wordsmith in my head. This shit is crazy. They made Microsoft Office 95 and they had time left over to code this in. That shit is nuts. Keith Mears, let me know what you thought about the video. Carl Sable, leave a comment. Ryan Simpson, subscribe to the channel. Terry Huang, tell me why I'm wrong about my movie opinions. Adam Steen, send me death threats. Dude, I love Mario Paint. The Fly Swatter game. That was fun. Maybe I'll learn how to talk one day. Or write down cue cards for myself so I don't get stuck. Rest in peace to the souls. May you be free one day. John Fine. Mark K. Hudson. I'm gonna go to Wawa. Get a nice midnight snack. Perhaps a tiny mac and cheese. Maybe not. Really just talk about my life up here. Yeah, settle in, have Grandpappy ramble some stories about his youth. Chris Loisy. Kevin Fisher. May you be freed. Bob Coffin. Also stuck here. I wonder how many of these people, if any at all, still work in Microsoft. Russell Williams. Now on the board of directors. The American dream was true for him. But not for John Misko. Man, this stream was a little depressing. That's alright. I just wanted to like hang out. At least we could hang out. And that's it, man. That's what we gotta live for, I guess. Clocking out of work, going somewhere and just hanging out. That's the life. Not being at work. Being forced to be in some weird ass place. Like the Lighthouse. Claustrophobic. See, I like a good movie you can meditate on. You keep finding meaning in it the more you think about it. Maybe it even parallels your own life. That's why film and art as a whole is incredible. You connect with people on a different level, not just verbally. I never met Robert Eggers, but I feel his soul. I feel some shit that he was saying in this movie. Rohit Wah. One guy's name had to be abbreviated because it was too long. I got stories to tell too about my own life. I haven't really done much, but one of my favorite things is reminiscing about old times, the good old days, as they say. Just remember, the good old days are just a memory. The present is where you experience the good old days. That's where you get to make the good old days. Live for the present. Even if things are bleak. You wake up, you drink you drink a cup of coffee, strap shoes on your feet, light up that cigarette. Strap shoes on your feet. Go outside, strap shoes on your feet. Hell yeah, man. Go to Wawa at 1 a.m. Have some treats. Strap shoes on your treats. Light me up that cigarette. Now strap shoes on my feet. That was fun. I ain't got shit else to say. I'll tell actual stories when I got, you know, people in the chat. Not that I don't appreciate lurkers. Man, they gotta abolish daylight savings. That is some nonsense. Bizarre. But appreciated all these years later. That's my word.